On behalf of V Electronics, and in this video we're going to be talking about ethics as well as service quality using ethics. Okay, so the number one consideration when it comes to ethics and service quality has to do with figuring out customer service behaviors which are unethical. Okay, so figuring out all right. So we're talking about employees who are basically being rude to the customer, who are not showing empathy to the customer, who are not treating the customer right. Okay, this has to do with ethics and service quality. All right, and the next one has to do with training employees. Okay, so training employees on an ongoing basis. And when we talk about training employees, we're talking about, okay, regular training, okay, via certificate programs, for example, online training, okay, at work training. So it may have to do with demonstration, it may have to do with regular meetups for training. Okay, it may have to do with training programs that last a couple of days at work. Okay, so on and so forth. So this has to do with training employees on an ongoing basis. Now, apart from training employees, you also have, okay, making sure that customers know that their promises are not empty promises. What that means is that you're keeping up your word. Okay, you're making sure that you keep the promise that you make to your customer. Okay, so let's say if you make a promise to deliver a certain item or a product by tomorrow or by the next week, okay, you're keeping that promise. All right, so this has to do with making sure that promises are kept. So making sure that promises are kept. Now, apart from making sure that the promises are kept, you also have leading by example. Okay, so this is leading by example. All right, so you're basically leading your group or your employees by example. You're setting an example. Okay, you're walking the walk, and it's just talking the talk. Okay, so that has to do with leading by example. Next, you have, okay, keeping an eye on the interaction between employees and customers. So this is keeping an eye on interactions between employees and customers. All right. So these are steps relevant to ethics when it comes to service quality and excellence. On behalf of V Electronics, this is Ubaid. Have yourself a great day.